For many of us, earning credits means running VHRTs, and as I've proved in my previous videos, you can make millions in a few hours, and you only really need a starting ship to do it. However, as Star Citizen is updated and our progress is repeatedly wiped, the VHRT and reputation grind needed every patch is becoming, well, a grind. I started to wonder if there was another way, and I think I've found one. In this video, I'm going to explore one method where you don't need such a long reputation grind and where you can make loads of credits. I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about combat assistance service beacons, why they're great, and how to overcome their main problem, scarcity, where I'll share 6 tips to make getting them and running them so much easier. Combat assistance beacons are distress signals sent out by AI or players who are under attack and require assistance. The kind we're interested in are the AI beacons. Once accepted, you have around 5 minutes to get to the location where you must defend one or more neutral NPC ships against a number of hostiles. You will fail if the ship you're trying to defend is destroyed. There are 4 difficulty levels ranging from low to critical threat. The higher the threat, the more difficult the beacon is, and the more you'll get paid. Low and medium threat are akin to LRTs and VHRTs, which most players can manage with a basic ship. High and critical threat are much more difficult. You'll be facing off against hammerheads, connies, and idrises. Ideally, you'll want a larger ship for the high and critical threat, but I have been able to crack these using just my Mustang. Similar to the bounty hunting profession, you don't get access to the high level beacons until you've increased your rep. The rep system is based on a 1 to 5 star rating, but it's actually incredibly quick to gain max reputation. You can get max rep after about 10 or so beacons, which is way faster than bounty hunting rep grinding. To start grinding beacons, all you need to do is look out for a low threat contract in the service beacons tab. The rewards don't disappoint. The low and medium threat pay out okay, but the high and critical threat pay out really well, with some critical beacons in excess of 300,000 credits, which is unbeatable for just a few minutes work. So if these contracts are so great, why isn't everyone off just running service beacons? Well, the answer is they are, and that's kind of the problem. See, there are only a very limited number of service beacons available to all players on the server. Once they're gone, and you have to wait until more become available. And this is the key drawback of beacons. Due to their scarcity, you can't just chain them out like you can with bounties. Or can you? I've got a few tips and tricks, but just before we get into that, please gonna ask you to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, as it will support me in making more Star Citizen content going forwards. Keep your eye out for notifications. As soon as you see one, mash that contract accept key. Don't wait and go into the contracts tab, but because by the time you get there, it will already be gone. You could even rebind the accept key to something you can get to a bit more quickly, because the default open bracket key is a bit of a pain to get to. Beacons usually come in batches. If you miss one, there's a chance there'll be another 1 or 2 about to pop up, so keep your finger on that out key. Play it on a less populated server, or away from peak times if you can. I've logged in on some occasions and I've seen the service beacons tab completely stacked out. Don't accept more than 1 beacon at a time. If you already have one and you accept another, it will replace the existing contract. Don't be disheartened if you try a higher threat contract and you fail. The NPC ships vary in number and strength. Sometimes the mission ends up playing itself and leads to easy credits. Try changing your targeting pip from leading to lagging. Because the larger ships have huge shields, you want to focus on bringing the shield down in one area and then damaging the hull behind that. This is difficult to do with the leading pip, as it always points to the centre of mass. The lagging pip enables you to take aimed shots at a specific part of the target ship. To change your pip settings, go to Options, Game Settings, scroll all the way down to Vehicle Pip Reticule, and change it from leading to lagging. Do you have any tips for running service beacons? Please share them in the comments section. In conclusion, service beacons are an extremely easy way to make a ton of credits, if you can get them. While they will never replace VHRTs as a stable source of income, I'd recommend keeping an eye out for them while you're doing other things, and prioritise them when they do come up. If you want some recommendations for good combat ships,
I can wholeheartedly endorse the
Gladius and Sentinel.